Next up, at UFC Vegas 88, we have the co-main event of the evening. We have Bryan Battle taking on Ange Loosa. Bryan Battle 10-2 overall. 4-1 in his last 5. What?
Loosa.
4-1 in his last 5. Coming off. See what you do?
Well, literally, that's how you say it.
Back-to-back finish wins. Taking on Ange Loosa. 10-3 overall. 3-2 in his last 5. Coming off his second UFC win. I'm a big Bryan Battle guy. I've been supporting this guy since day one. I'm pretty sure I've picked every single one of his fights correctly, even that Renat loss. And a lot of that just has to do with how much this guy evolves. Every single fight he is in, he physically looks better. He fights better. His striking is getting better. We've seen him have one-punch knockout power. We've seen him have good takedowns. We've seen him have good submissions. We've seen him have plenty of cardio. We've seen him outbox people. We've seen him do everything. I think Bryan Battle, with his dedication and the speed that he's improving, can be a big deal at some point. He's not there yet. He still has some things to work out. I don't think he's as naturally gifted as a lot of these fighters. He's not insanely fast or anything like that, but he does work ridiculously hard. He averages about 1 takedown per fight, miserable 25% takedown accuracy. Maybe that'll improve over time. But as I mentioned, every single fight he's in, he looks better. Jacob picked him to lose in his last fight against AJ Fletcher, but that is not what happened. He had a second-round submission win, which is what a lot of us smarter cappers expected. He's taking on Ange Loosa.
Giggling the entire time typing that thing out.
It's actually not in my notes.
Oh, improv Angelo. Let's do another little improv scene. Let's do some more improv. Angelo, go ahead.
Ange Loosa is a durable striker with decent volume. That wasn't in the notes. He's got solid power and incredible chin. He pumps his jab like crazy. He throws nice low kicks, and he'll use that to manage range and try to keep you backing up. If you pressure forward, he can get a little frustrated, doesn't do as well with himself backing up. He lands more than 6 significant strikes per minute, and he does a good job trying to keep people away. He has a 100% takedown defense, and he uses offensive takedowns well. He's coming off that decision win over Reese McKee, who turns out that guy sucks, where he had the takedowns, but I do wish he threw a little bit more combinations. I'm a Bryan Battle guy. I mentioned I picked all his fights correctly. This fight's a little tricky, though. I immediately saw his name on paper. I'm like, boom, Bryan Battle. Done. Safety parlay. Let's move on. But I don't trust him as much in this fight. And while he is improving, and if we look at his last fight and we just add a couple of improvement percentage points there, I think he wins this fight. But Ange Loosa is good. He hits hard. He's got very good takedown defense. He's probably the better pure striker. Now, his lack of combinations in his last fight is a little bit concerning, but, Ange Loosa is very, very good. Bryan Battle is going to be the pick. I expect him to look better in every single fight, this one included. I haven't done anything with him yet. I'll probably throw him in a parlay with somebody else that's like I'm a little iffy about, so that they either both break it or whatever, but Bryan Battle's going to be the pick here. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Yeah, I'm a little bit of like I said, I'm always honest. I'm a little bit of a Bryan Battle hater, and I have nothing against him personally, and he's a tough son of a bitch. Both these dudes are tough as shit. They will get hit a little bit. They will get hurt, but neither one of these guys is going to stop even if they get hurt. And the reason why I picked AJ Fletcher against Bryan Battle, because I said AJ Fletcher is going to find his chin. He's going to knock this dude out and knock this guy out. Found his chin, knocked him down, a little flash knockout to a knee, popped right back up. Couldn't quite finish the job there, but I knew that's what I'm saying. Even when I'm wrong, Angelo, I'm always right. Even my reads are always right. I said AJ was going to find the chin. He found the chin, just couldn't finish the job against Bryan Battle. And the reason why I'm so anti-Bryan Battle is, and it's kind of a good thing for him too, but at his core, he's a jiu-jitsu nerd. That's what he is. And he's not a jiu-jitsu pussy, right? We say jiu-jitsu pussy, where these guys, that's all they do, and if they can't do that, they're going to lose. He's not that. He can strike. He has power. He is tough. But at his core, he wants to be a grappler. He wants to be on your back. He wants to be chasing submissions. I think that Ange is going to get in this dude's face. And Ange throws big power and lands big shots early. And both these guys are tough, as I already said. And this feels like one of those situations where when both guys are very tough and they get in there and they're swanging and they're banging, you expect it to go to a decision. But both these guys have been chinned, and I think either Ange finds this finish early with the knockout or he starts slowing down, which Ange will start fucking slowing down. He never quits, but he will start slowing down. And if Bryan is able to hurt him in the second or third round, you can't TKO a guy like Ange Loosa. Even that McKee fight, the last minute of that McKee fight, he was chasing down Ange, and Ange just running away, and it looked like he was completely out of it, and then would just turn around and re-engage. You can't TKO this guy. So when I mentioned Bryan Battle as a jiu-jitsu nerd, that's going to help him in a fight like this because he can't hurt Ange late, or possibly hurt Ange late, and then he can chase his submission, where I think he, in the pure grappling, maybe not the wrestling, the pure grappling, I think he has an advantage over Ange. So I say all that to say this. I'm still going to be a Bryan Battle hater. It's just in my core for whatever reason. I'm picking Ange in this matchup. I think he can find the chin of Bryan Battle. People have found it. Renat knocked him down. AJ kind of knocked him down. Gabe kind of blitzed him and paid the price. I don't think Ange is going to do something like that, but I think Ange is going to find the chin and hurt this guy. And if he hurts him, I think he might be able to finish him. So I didn't play Ange. I played a little bit of a different play that I like the value on for the premium members. I think that's pretty good value, but Ange is going to be my pick. I'm a known Bryan Battle hater, though.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think there is some bias in that pick. Now, while I do recognize that I don't have a bet on him yet. I love Bryan Battle, and I don't have a bet on him yet. So that tells you how confident I am in him. But yeah, you're definitely.
Yeah, and I think he's live for a finish, too. That's why I didn't play Ange, and I didn't play anything on Ange. But I think both these guys are more live for a finish for sure.
No, I hear you. It should be an interesting fight. This is a good co-main event because, and I think this is set up for Bryan to have a really tough test, and then so they can push him and see how good he is or is not. You're fat shit dog. It's 9:30 officially. I know. What was nice is I was exhausted when we started the stream because we were at the freaking Kalahari water park for 2 days, just flat exhausted. You get trash sleep, all those things. Thank God it was light outside when we started this stream because it was going to be hard. If it was dark outside when we started this stream, it was going to be hard to get going.
Well, that's why I've been going to bed later the last few nights because the sun's been out a little bit later.
Well, the Coke doesn't help either.
Drinking
Coca-Cola at night. Are you crazy?
I'm not going to go to bed for another 2 hours. What are you? I'm not a fucking
2 hours.
I'm not a fucking child. I'm not Raul Rosas fucking drinking Coca-Colas, staying up till 2 a.m. and then taking down and mauling C-Rod at fucking 5 years old. I'm a grown man.
Yes, you're a big boy. I finished these. We'll be done here in probably 20 minutes. Less than that, 15-ish minutes. I do the chapters. I upload it to Spotify or, to all the audio podcasts, and I'm immediately in bed. I waste no time. Just immediately laying down.
Watching TikToks.
Till I fall asleep. WeWantPicks.com. Click Become a Member at the top to unlock every pick, bet, tool, and insight you could ever want or need heading into fight week. Before you go, let me give you $50. Anybody who goes to WeWantPicks.com/bets and signs up with any one of our affiliate partners gets $50 as a thank you. Use the link, sign up, make a deposit. We send you $50 as a thank you.